Hey, Apexers, this is Tom here. A small little recording. Sorry I didn't have a chance to get it done before today. So today is Friday. Market just closed, and so I just thought I'd do a little small recap on the account and where we stand and how things are going. Okay. The account is standing right now at 60,249, 266 as we speak today. The time right now is at 4.
Oh
Excuse that. Let me just get out of that. 4:08 in the afternoon. Let me just get on my account here real quick and close that. All right, so we won't have to have that those bells going off there. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so it's been a while. It's been a wild week, actually a wild month. When I left you last time, this is a daily chart here of the main stock that we're holding. Let's see, can I blow it up here? Let's see, maximize screen here. There you go. This is a daily chart of the stock that we're holding, and we actually short the Nasdaq, or we short the Google, short the Facebooks, we short everything. Okay, and the last time I spoke with you was back in May, and the stock was trading right around 20 something dollars at the time. And since then, the stock came all the way back down, stopped me out because we had bought it at 17 something right in this area. Came right, stopped me out, so we stopped out. I didn't know how low it was going to go, and then it right around this area is when we started accumulating the stock back. Okay, so right now we have uh, we have 1,650 shares. We got an average price of $18.78. Stock is up a dollar, right around a dollar today, and so we started the profit right back in there. Okay. All right. So we're back in it on the short side, and hopefully we won't get stopped out here next week. I'm thinking the market's going to start tanking next week. That's what we're looking at. So we'll see. As I'm looking at the market right now, the futures are selling off. Let me see, can I bring that up real quick so you can kind of see what I see. Futures, yeah, and let's make sure that's on a 10-minute. You can kind of see what I'm looking at here. Let's see if that's live there. So I'm hoping everybody is have a nice weekend, nice Father's Day weekend, and enjoying the second weekend. Okay, so as we see, it's way past 4 o'clock and the market's already selling off. So it may or may not, I don't know. It's hard to begin to predict, but we are at these tops up here on the S&P, and we are back into the red zone. All right. And when this becomes red, ours become green because we are short just the opposite. And you see it just turned green. So we started buying right on this candle right here. Okay. So the other things that we're holding is gold. You did allow me to get some gold. I think we were supposed to get it right around $17. We did get some last month, and I got stopped out on that also down here. And then it turned around, and then I started buying it back right around 19 something. So let's show you that real quick. So ABX is the gold, and average trade around 19.90. So we're only up a few cents on that. So about $13. Okay, but that should do well also, and that's because of what's happening in Europe. And the Europe wants to get out of the euro, and they'll probably wind up doing that, and that's going to cause a few currency problems. We still hold Mac. This is one of the ones that Picard was very um, couldn't have a lot of conviction for, and this stop out of that one also just held about 55 shares. and we're going to buy the other 150 once it comes down in this area, okay? And if it goes below the $5, now just stop out the whole thing. All right. So we got a red light on that, and we're waiting for it to break here next week, okay, or in 2 weeks or so. All right, and you can see the volume here. It's a daily chart. At the end of the day, the volume expanded towards the end of the day, so we're looking for that one to come down. All right, and the other one is SSSDS. This is the inverse of the SPY. Okay, again, this is the short side. Okay, and we could have picked up a few more shares today, but I didn't have y'all permission to do that. So, um, so it's what it is. Is what it is. So, but this would be a nice one to get, provided that the SPY continue to fall. Okay. All right. So that's what we're holding in the account. So let's go over just a few things about what's going on with the markets. We look like we're going to be in a trading range. Okay, I'm on the short side now. So as the market comes down to check these areas right here, if it comes in with more volume that it took to take this up, then we're going to go down to the next low. Okay, and that next low is going to be somewhere in this area right here. It's the next support area. All right, let me just draw a line. Okay. So the intention then is to try to hold what we have till it comes down and test these areas. And if it tests these areas and bounce, then we'll just get out of some of those shares. And right now we're holding about 1,600 shares. Okay. Um, and same thing with the SDS. Okay. So there you have it, Apexes. Uh, appreciate y'all allowing me the opportunity to trade the account and manage it until we decide to get something else done. Let me check my time and I'll go over a few more things. All right, a few more things that we do have a smaller watch list here that we've been watching, and I think one of the ones that let's see that I like is if I can find PayPal. PayPal is one, and we talked about this last month or 2 months ago. Right now, the weekly is red, and I think the daily is red. If I remember correct. There you go. So we're looking for this to come on down here and test these areas. So this would be a good opportunity to try to buy some that area. I think Picard wanted to buy this one also, and I was trying to get him to wait a little bit. Um, and this might be a buyout takeout too. So, but the volume right now is saying that we're going to visit these lows down here before that happens, or they're going to visit the lows. The other one is Nevada. It's another one like I brought this one up right here on this bar, and actually I thought it was going to just go 1 or 2 days and tank. But man, that thing just kept going up, and it didn't have any return green yet. Can you see that? So, and this might be a buyout candidate also, but it's up here. It's too overextended now to buy. Okay, the ideal time is to get it right there. All right, so we have to wait till it come back down, test support, and probably close that gap. And there's another gap down here. So depending on how far it comes down, it's when I would like to try to get some of that. Alibaba, um, China's having some problems, so that one's going to probably come back down to support. Apple, we're looking for that one, not the whole 92 here. As you can see, it had increased volume today to the downside. So I'll probably check this 92 here next week. Baidu's been having all kind of problems. That's because of the problems they're having in China. And let's see, and that's about it. Mobile was getting a bid earlier today. It did catch my eye a little bit. This is the eyes for the driverless cars, and Chipotle um, broke below 400, and it's going to be going lower probably next week. Okay. All right, Apexes, there we have it. I hope everybody have a good Father's Day. And markets are going to be a lot of turmoil next week. We're on the short side, so I'm looking for a big move down. If we don't, then I'll just get stopped out like we got stopped out before. I don't think that's going to happen, but I just call it the way the charts tell me to see it. Okay, we're short this stock, which is the QQQs, and we're looking for it to bounce on down here. Then go down and check these lows. Right now, it is on the daily, it's red, and I think the weekly is the same thing. It's a sell signal. Nope, it's still green. We should get that weekly sell signal here next week if it tanks below these areas. All right, there you have it, Apexes. Um, uh, won't be seeing you in July, so I'll probably try to do at least, I'm gonna try to do one update a week and just kind of keep you informed until we get back in August. So we'll be calling Franklin or Jose or Eddie to make some of these purchases if they come down and meet up our target prices. All right, there we have it. Enjoy.